Hey there, I'm Brittni Schroeder, and business and marketing are my jam. I'm here to walk you step by step through this crazy thing we call business. I'm a small town girl, chocolate eating, Diet Coke drinking mom, marketing guru, automation Jedi, and all around good time. This is your weekly dose of all things business and life, sprinkled with some fun. This is the Redefine Business Podcast. Hey there, welcome to another episode of Redefine Business Podcast. I've had a lot of change in the last month or so. I recently moved to Utah, back to Utah. I'm from Utah. I grew up in a tiny little farming community called Delta, Utah. And we've been in Texas for 13 years. We haven't lived in Utah for almost 20 years. So I am back home. My son recently moved back here and he was doing an internship for a friend. And then my daughter was going into 9th grade and we just thought it was a good time to move close to family and just come home. So I am back in Utah. So I'm excited to be back here. And to be just close to all of my friends and family that I grew up with, although I'm going to miss Texas. I love Texas so much. And I've loved living in Texas and all the people. But change is good, right? Yes. So today on the podcast, I am going to be talking about how to increase your sales, your revenue by making offers. This is such a kind of a fun topic for me, but I know this is a struggle and a challenge for a lot of entrepreneurs. One of the biggest issues I see entrepreneurs face is hesitating to promote their offers, their products, their services. I think people a lot of times are just so unsure of how, when, or where to put it out in the world. And so a lot of times we aren't letting people know that we have a business and that we have these offers. So we spend an endless amount of time creating freebies and lead magnets, programs, products. Then we stick them on our website and we just cross our fingers hoping that they sell. And I'll be honest, I love content creation. And I could spend all day just creating products or creating programs. I really love that part of it. The sales part is something that I definitely have learned to refine and learn to get better at. As we learn how to sell and increase all of our skill set when it comes to sales, and by putting ourselves out there and making offers, this is when we are going to see the most growth in our business. And learning to sell and market is key to growth. So one of the questions that I often ask my clients when I start working with them is, I see them on social media. I see them putting out all this great content, tutorials, and just like really great, valuable content. But I ask them, do your followers know that you have a business? Or do they just think you're an influencer and you're just giving tips? Like, what is it? Do they know you have a business? And I want you to ask yourself that question. Look at your content that you're putting out on social media, your newsletters. Do people know that you have a product, or they think you're just giving them information? You have to be able to sell your product and make offers for your business to grow. So, do you want your business to grow? If you answered yes, and I know you answered yes, you must promote your own stuff, and you must do it consistently. So I want to address the mindset issues we might be dealing with when it comes to making offers and the sales part of our business. Let me know if any of these thoughts sound familiar to you. I don't want to sound salesy. I don't want to annoy people. I don't know how many times to share something or how often. It's so much work to post consistently. I'm not able to be consistent. I hate talking about myself. I already posted it once on social media. These are all mindsets that hold us back in our business. The first step is recognizing that you have these thoughts and that they're present. And the next step is shifting into a mindset that serves you better when it comes to promoting and selling your business. If you don't get excited about what you are offering, you have two choices. You can change your offer or you can change your mindset. Ask yourself these questions. Do I get as excited about my offer as I do when Target puts out their holiday candy? I love holiday candy. It's a simple pleasure. Ask yourself that. Do you have as much enthusiasm with your own offers as you do other products that you love to buy and love to help promote? You should strive for the same enthusiasm when you're talking about your own products as some of the products that you own and love. People have followed you online because they want to hear from you. If they like your free Instagram posts and your weekly emails, they're probably going to love your product that you've launched. Don't deny them the opportunity to work with you or to learn your advanced skills, because that's what you're doing when you don't promote. You are assuming you know what they are thinking, and then you're making sure that they miss out on an opportunity. So there are two important things to remember when you are promoting your product or service. The first one is people need to come into contact with you at least 8 times before they'll decide they need it. It used to be 7, but I was doing some research and I have heard a bunch of different things. I have heard because of the world that we live in and we're bombarded with so many different social media platforms and, we're overstimulated. I've heard sometimes it can be up to 40 times before people actually say, okay, yes, I want to buy that. But think about this. Consider this. How many times have you seen something, maybe a new trend, maybe a gadget on an infomercial or something like that, and you immediately thought, that is so ridiculous. Like, I would never buy money. Or who would buy that? But then you see it again and again and again and again. And after a couple of weeks, you suddenly want it. That is marketing. And you want to see something over and over and over and over again. And it definitely is a mindset shift that you have to get into. The second thing that I want you to remember when you're promoting your product is most people are not glued to their computers, scanning all of your Instagram feeds, your pins, your blog posts all day long. They're not looking at your stuff all day long because of the algorithm. At least I hope they're not. They might be if they're a stalker, but most people are not. My point is that they will probably miss out on 75% of the stuff you share. So you need to share it multiple times for it to not only catch their eye, but to stick in their minds. Also, don't get stuck on the idea that just because you posted it on one platform, you shouldn't post it on another. Most people spend a majority of their time on just 1 or 2 platforms. And that's why it's important to repurpose your content and put it on multiple platforms and to do it often. So don't think like, oh, I have the same audience on Instagram as I do on Facebook, so I don't want to keep bugging people, because usually people are predominantly on one or the other. Like my main platform is Instagram. That's where I spend the most time, but I do get on Facebook occasionally. And it's interesting because I follow a lot of the same people, but I hardly ever see posts from the same person on both platforms. So just remember that, get out of that mindset that you're not like bugging people or it's not too much, but you want to put your stuff on your offers on different platforms and do it often. Okay, the next thing is expand your reach as far as possible. When you truly understand your audience, you will know where they spend their time. So make a list of all the places your ideal audience is present. That can be Instagram, Pinterest, your email list, Facebook groups, wherever they are, podcasting, wherever. And each week or month, select an offer that you want to focus on and commit to posting your offer multiple times a week on each of these places that your ideal audience visits. You want to maximize your reach with each of your offers. So one of the things that I do for my VA is I will put in a Google Doc and I will put at the top every month, this is my offer, this is what I'm promoting. Sometimes it is a freebie. Sometimes it is a paid offer, but I put that at the top of the Google Doc every month. Sometimes I do a couple a month, but at least every month. And then I give her a list of places that I want her to promote my offer. So I can say Monday, promote here, Tuesday here, Wednesday here. But I just put promote the offer, and then the thing that I change is the offer at the top. And like I said, that can be a freebie or a paid offer. Okay. The next thing is have your audience do the talking for you. The best person to promote your product is actually not you, believe it or not. It's the client who finished your course or has worked with you and got amazing results. Your clients who you helped transform, or your client who was super impressed with your work, those are the people that are going to be one of your best tools when it comes to selling your products. Always remember to include an automated email in your client experience that asks for testimonials and reviews. Reviews and testimonials are one of those things that I think that we think of way after the fact, and we want to make sure that we are asking them, either near the end of when you're working with them or close to, so that it's like fresh on their mind and they want to do, they want to give you that testimonial. They want to give you that review because they're having a great experience. So when you receive any testimonials or reviews, turn them into posts, graphics in your emails, or include them on your website or your sales pages. If you blog, make sure you've got the shared buttons or the Pinterest pin features on your blogs so people can pin your content as well. Clients who have loved working with you will quickly become one of your best marketing tools. The success of your business is, I always say, and this can vary too, but I always say it's 40% an amazing product or service and 60% how well we market and sell it. So if you are struggling with mindset, work on that first and foremost. Like, get it out of your head that you are not pushy and that people want this. Just I always think of like a product that I love and how easy it is for me to talk about it. And I have to check myself and say okay, I'm excited to share this because it's so awesome. And when you can get into that mindset, it's going to be so easy for you to sell your product or service because you believe in it so much and you've seen the transformation that it has made. So you definitely check yourself. Is it the mindset or is it the offer? So after you are in a good headspace, focus on making offers every single day. I am just finishing up. By the time this podcast airs, I'll have already launched my program, but I'm launching it. It's called Email Funnel Builders. And it's one of the things that I do on my daily checklist is I am putting offers. I put offers at the top and I try to make 10 offers every day, meaning that I'm talking about it in some shape, way, or form. And I push myself to really make those offers and to get out there and to consistently do it over and over. But once you have learned how to make offer, you're going to see an increase in your sales because you're making offers and you're going to see amazing growth. I promise you. So this is my weekly challenge to you this week is make offers. If you have to write it at the top of your planner every day, do it and push yourself. The more you do it, the better you become. So I hope you guys found this podcast helpful, and I will be watching for your offers. Have a good one. Let's not stop the party here. Head on over to my Instagram or Facebook group, Redefine Your Business, and let me know your thoughts about today's show. I will see you again, same time, same place, next week.